Hey guys, so work a realistic day with me at my home bakery. So today is Wednesday, and I already went to the gym and already cleaned. Usually I get up around 8, so at this point I'm just trying to write all of the things I needed to do on the board because that helps me be organized. Yeah. So I already baked some of my cakes yesterday, so I have them in the fridge, and today I'm going to do some more baking. But I also wanted to start early with these toppers, so like I got them out of the way, and that took me almost 5 hours, guys. At this point, it was almost 3 p.m., and I needed to bake some more layers, some red velvet and some vanilla layers. So today I'm starting with the vanilla cake, and I like to use these cake liners from Amazon. I buy the round ones for the bottom of the pan, and also the 10 centimeter tall ones for the sides of the pan. Yeah, if you think about it, you can actually cut it out of parchment paper, which is a lot cheaper, but it's a lot easier for me, guys. And one thing about me, yeah, I feel like I found that it's a lot easier for it's a lot better for me to save time than to save money, especially if the money is not that much. In this case, it really isn't that much, so I like to use those liners, and I'm going to leave them in the description box for you guys in case you want to buy them from Amazon. They're very cheap. I think they're about 50 meters long. One of it lasts me about 2 weeks, and I bake a lot, guys. Like today I'm baking, I have about 16 layers to bake today, and I baked over 20 yesterday. I bake a lot, so for it to last me 2 weeks, it means like it's a lot. Yeah, and usually I like to buy about 2 or 3 at once, and I like to buy the bottom, so I'm going to leave this description for you guys. It makes your life a lot easier, and you don't have to start your day by cutting parchment paper. For me, I feel like it's not worth it that much. It's not too expensive that you can squeeze it in. Anyways, right now I start with the vanilla, and I like to mix it by hand. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you know that I like to, when it's time to put in the flour, I don't like to use the mixer because most times it over mixes. A lot of times it's not because you have a bad recipe, it's not because maybe you're not baking right, or you don't know what to do, or your oven is too hot. It's the fact that your cake is over mixed, so like you're already sabotaged before you even start baking. So in this case, I like to mix by hand. I don't know, by the time I like have a huge bakery and I have a bunch of stuff to do, and huge amount of batter, I don't know how I'm going to do it then. But right now, guys, this is how I do it. And I like to measure my cake batter, and I use this scoop. I've been meaning to buy a bigger one from Amazon. This one is quite small, so if I buy a bigger one, like I won't have to scoop as many times, and it makes my life a lot easier. Because recently, I think early this year around February, I recently started weighing my cake batter. So when you buy a cake from me, for example, if a cake has 5 inch, my 5 inches weighs, every layer of 5 inches weighs about 750 before going into the oven. So approximately you're getting the same thing. There's no way somebody's cake is bigger than yours. All of you are getting the same thing. The only difference is sometimes it looks taller because certain recipes rise higher when you bake them than others. For example, 750 grams of chocolate cake rises higher than 750 grams of vanilla cake. I don't know how that works. I don't know why it works like that, but that's what happens. But if you weigh it, usually my cakes are usually around the same thing. And this made me really proud because it took me hours. Basically, it took me days to be able to get these things down to the tiniest numbers, because that way it makes it a lot easier for you to also calculate your profit. Anyway, so while my cakes were baking, I decided to work on these two shippable fondant cakes that are going out today. So on my website, yeah, you can buy these cakes, and I can ship them anywhere in Ireland. I've never tried shipping them to the UK or outside of Ireland. And what I do is, like, it's a mini cake, and I wrap it really well. And first of all, I cover it in buttercream, I put a filling, and then I cover it in ganache. So the ganache kind of creates like a really wonderful base for it, that it won't spoil in transit, and it won't like scatter, if that makes sense. And I box it in such a compact way that, like, no matter how hard you shake it, like, very little damage can happen to it, even if you shake it really hard. So I have two of these to make today. This particular customer wanted cream and beige, and that was what I was doing. No, cream and brown. And it was for a customer in India. He was ordering for his girlfriend in Dublin. So that was what I did, and now I'm just highlighting the gold. And when I was telling you, it turned out so pretty. See how pretty it is. Anyways, after this one, I also did a white one that was for like a Manchester United fan, and she wanted me to write Jace on it. So I packed all of them, and this is how I packed them, right? I put them in my in my tins. I bought these tins from Alibaba, right? And then I boxed them. I put them in the same box, the same. For example, the tin is the same size of the box, so there is no wiggle room for it to move around or get messed up. And before I cover the tin, I like to add like a piece of parchment paper on top of it. That kind of protects the design on top. Yeah. And then I cover it and I box it. And like the shipping, it's regular. I don't deliver it myself. It's regular people, regular shipping. For example, DPD is going to deliver this for me, so it's going to another customer in Ireland. And also I have this one. At this point it was already late and I was really tired, and I was thinking maybe I could do this last cake, but I was really exhausted. So what I did was, yeah, I couldn't film it, but this was the end of my day. After this cake, I wanted to get it ready for tomorrow, and after this cake, that was the end of the day. Thank you guys so much for always watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.